back to the Lewis Twins channel. Today is going to be a very exciting vlog. The first thing that we're going to be doing is very exciting. If you can tell by me being in the only orange shirt that I could find is any hint to you, we're going to be going to the Life of a Showgirl release party. I'm just gonna hurry up and get ready, and then we're gonna head over to the theater. We're going to be meeting one of my friends from work. She also likes Taylor, so we're gonna have a good time. But I'm super excited because I heard that we're going to be seeing the Fate of Ophelia music video, which I'm super excited because I feel like Taylor always does really good music videos. Also, she's going to be breaking down the songs and the inspiration for the songs, and we're also going to be seeing lyric videos, which I'm super excited about that because I started listening to it 2 days ago, which it came out 2 days ago, and I already have my favorite songs, so I'm super excited to hear them again. I feel like Taylor's music, you just really need to sit with it and keep listening to it, and then it just gets better and better and better. My only thing is I really do like her sad albums. I'm just a sad girly in my nature, so like this pop album, I'm having an identity crisis. But I really do enjoy it. But I'm still at the restaurant. I'm still in the Tortured Poets apartment. I'm in Shades of Grey. I'm trying to embrace her happy era, and I'm so happy that she is happy and not in that place anymore. But I'm still there, so. But yeah, back to the Life of a Showgirl. My favorite songs so far are definitely, I really like Honey. I really like the Life of a Showgirl, the title track. Sabrina Carpenter was like the perfect person to put on that song. She sounds so good singing with Taylor, and she is like the ultimate showgirl. I also really like Ruin the Friendship. I was like, let me find the saddest song on the album and be like, yes, I love it. And then I really also like Wish List. That one is so fun. I put that on at work the other day, and I was just like dancing, like busting a groove. That song is like so fun to dance to. So we are running extremely late. The movie, it starts at 1. We're probably gonna leave here latest like 12:30 because we could really just walk to the movie theater, and it's like 11:40. So I'm definitely trying to hurry up and get ready, and me yapping makes me take even longer. So I'm gonna just put on the Life of a Showgirl and do my makeup really quick, and then we'll be ready. I'm so excited. Her name is Kitty. Side note, you're not telling me that Kitty is not Evelyn Hugo. The first time I heard this, I was like, Brianna, Kitty is Evelyn Hugo. If you've read The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, Kitty is Evelyn Hugo. I actually really like this one too. This is like in my top as well. I'm like, being a Leo, this is like in the top 5. Why are we always talking about her? 50 Cent song play. I love how she says second period. Anyway, I think this is all I'm gonna do because I literally went to sleep at 7 in the morning and got up at 11:30, so I'm not feeling doing too much stuff on my makeup. But I'm just going to finish getting ready, put on my pants. Brianna's gonna finish getting ready as well, and then we're going to be heading on over to go see Taylor. I'm so excited. We are back from the movie, and oh my gosh, it was literally so good. If you didn't know, she had a special just this weekend where she showed the Fate of Ophelia music video for the first time. She broke down the music video for us, and then she also did like the lyric videos for each of the songs. So like we went through the whole album, and she started with the music video, and then throughout showing the lyric videos, she showed like the creative process of making the music video and like explaining everything to us. So after she did that in between the lyric video, and then at the end we saw the music video again, so like you really understood what was going on, and it was just like so brilliant. Like everything she does, I know all of her fans say that, but she truly is like a genius. She really cares a lot about her work and the stuff that she does, and it is shown through the things that she does. And just like how her mind works is very interesting, being a creative person like that, being able to know what you want and have it being shown in your project and showing up how you want it to is just so amazing, and I just love every project she does. Something really interesting about the Fate of Ophelia music video is how she was saying that she wanted to show different eras of showgirls throughout history, from the 18 whatever to like now, like a pop star, like that's a showgirl. Just like how being a showgirl looked different in different eras, and I thought that was like so creative and so interesting, and it came together in a music video. It's gonna be dropping officially today at 7, and we are going to watch it and watch it and watch it and watch it. I'm so obsessed with it. I think it's one of my favorite music videos that she has done. In terms of songs, the music video definitely changed my opinion on the Fate of Ophelia. I love that song. I also really like Actually Romantic. I like Honey. I like Opalite. It's nice, like a fun song to dance to. And I love Ruin the Friendship. I am a Folklore, Evermore, TTPD, like sad song girl. So like I like that one on the album, even though it was a sad song. Britney and also the movie changed my opinion on Wishlist. I was just like, like it's okay. But like Britney was like, no, like you have to get into it and dance. And so like in there, I was like, got a wish list. I'm like, yes, I like that one a lot. I like Father Figure too. I think the movie really made me like it and appreciate it more. It was just like fun in there. Yeah, so I would say those like are my tops. I also like The Life of the Showgirl too. I just basically like kind of like all of them. I'm excited for this new era and hopefully some more music videos. I would like to see a music video for The Life of a Showgirl. I think that could be pretty fun. And maybe a music video for, I feel like Opalite could also be fun to have a music video for. So we're literally obsessed with the Fate of Ophelia music video, everything. So we went to TikTok and we learned the dance. And we learned the dance for the Keep It 100 on the land, the sea, the sky. We're gonna show you our TikTok dance. If you don't follow us on TikTok and you want to, we're gonna put our handle somewhere on the screen. And it's also in the description. We've been like dancing and stuff to this Life of a Showgirl album. So you can see us do that on TikTok if you want to. But I'm gonna play the song so we can do it. So it is a lot later and it's actually time for our family book club, and this time our pick was for September. It was Tell Me What You Did by Carter Wilson. I actually listened to that on audiobook. It was this one. I talked about it in our last vlog, but I thought this book was okay. I think the ending did fall a little bit flat for me if you did want to pick this book up, but I'm gonna just change my clothes or change my bottoms. I'm gonna stay in this tank top, but I'm gonna just try to calm down a little bit because we've been up and dancing to The Life of a Showgirl. We like called everybody and like talked to everybody, and like it was like, what do you guys think about this album? And we saw the music video and we were like rambling on about this. So I really just need to calm down and sit down and get into my comfy clothes and get ready for a book club meeting. Later after book club, and I'm all ready for bed because we're going to be winding down and falling asleep soon. But I did want to talk about book club and specifically what next month's pick is. So my oldest sister picked for October, and I'm so excited because we're doing a completely new genre than we've ever done before. She picked a horror genre, and we're going to be reading Where He Can't Find You. And I'm going to put the author somewhere on the screen because I don't remember the author. But I'm so happy that we are going with a different genre because I've never tried a horror book before, and I want to try different authors and different genres and see what kind of books I want to read as a reader. This book kind of seems like a mix between a horror and a thriller, so I don't think it's going to be too scary, hopefully not. But I feel like it's going to be perfect for October because it's like spooky and eerie and giving all of the Halloween vibes. And speaking of reading, I had set a goal at the beginning of this year, so in January, to read 40 books, and I have read 23 so far. I'm a little over halfway of my book goal. We only have 2 full months left of the year, and I really do want to hit my book goal. So we're going to be dedicating some real reading time tonight, probably like an hour, to read our books. If you didn't watch last vlog, I am reading Then She Was Gone by Lisa Jewell, and I'm still in the very beginnings of this book. I'm on page 16. And you can't wind down with a good book without a nice cup of tea. And this Swift tea mug is perfect for today because The Life of a Showgirl. And I just made some sleepy time tea from the brand Traditional Medicinals, and they always have some quote on the back, and mine says, "Beauty is not caused, it is." Emily Dickinson. So let's get into this reading because I'm ready to fall asleep, but I'm going to push myself to read for this hour. Good morning. Today started off as like a gloomy day, so we decided to just start our day with some reading and some tea. I actually need to go get some more tea because this is like the last tea that we have. This is like a mint tea that I just made this morning in this cute little fall Snoopy cup. Just to warm me up because it was literally so gloomy outside. The sun looks like it is starting to come out, but it was so gloomy and rainy this morning. I was like, this is the perfect morning to just start slow and start with a good book. So I picked up A Court of Silver Flames, which this is like the last book in the ACOTAR series so far. I know that Sarah J Maas is writing a 5th book, but I don't know when that's going to come out. If you don't want to know anything about what this book is about, we'll put a timestamp up here so you can skip to that portion so you don't hear anything about the book. I'm not going to be spoiling it at all, but I'm just going to talk about like who this book is about a little bit. So if you don't want to know anything, then just click to this part of the video so you miss it. I started this book and I'm on like page 71. I've been reading this for a little bit, but it really just hasn't been drawing me into reading. Like Brianna said earlier, I don't know if I'm in a full-fledged reading slump, but I've just been reading a lot of stuff that just haven't been piquing my interest. Like it's not like this is a 5-star book. Like I haven't read a good book in a while to make me read, so I think I'm slipping into sort of a book slump. And I was like, okay, well, I know that I really like the ACOTAR series, so maybe I should pick this up. It doesn't follow Feyre and Rise. It follows Nesta and Cassian, and Nesta was like my least favorite sister, so I don't really care. Like I don't feel like I'm invested in her storyline. And a lot of people are like, well, just stick with it. It's so good. You just have to stick with the book. But like the beginning is just like it's like interesting stuff, but since I'm not really interested in Nesta, it's like so far the book is starting out a little bit slow. It's picked up a little bit from the events from the winter solstice, like a few months after that, I believe. Nesta is struggling a lot with the events that happened in the 3rd book with the war and everything, so that's where this book picks up again after the winter solstice. So she's like very unhappy that she has to be in the night court. Nesta was like living in some townhouse, not really talking to anybody, and she was like doing her own thing, and she was like not living a very good productive life. So Feyre saw what she was doing and she was like, you have to make a change. You're not going to be living like this. She's basically making her train with Cassian. So it's kind of like a forced proximity thing. Nesta really wants nothing to do with Cassian, but they're like, you have to train with him or we're going to send you back to the human lands, and good luck with that because they hate that. So she's like, ugh, I don't want to do that. So she's kind of like put in this awkward position where she's like, I have to train with him, but I hate him. So that's where I am right now with the book. I'm just going to continue reading my book and doing some other stuff that we need to do today. It is much later and we've actually just been reading all day, and we didn't show too much of that because we're actually doing a cozy bookish video next week. We were gonna do it this week, but we decided to keep this Taylor Swift fangirl video instead of focusing too much on books. And we're going to have the ultimate fangirl night. We are going to be making cupcakes, and then we're going to be decorating them for the Life of a Showgirl theme. And then we're going to be rewatching the Fate of Ophelia music video and listening to the whole album again. The ratings fluctuate every day. Like sometimes I have one that's my favorite, and then the next day like a different one is my favorite. But we want to see tonight which ones we have in common, like which ones do we both like, and like compare our rankings. We have had this Trader Joe's cake mix in our pantry since our 23rd birthday, which was not this summer, like this past August. It was this August before that. And I don't know why we never got around to making these. So they have like the different recipes, like they have cake and round cakes on here, but we're going to be following the cupcake one a little bit because we are vegan. So we're going to be veganizing this recipe. I'm so excited. I love a good dessert, and I feel like cupcakes are one of my favorite desserts. Decided to change for the occasion, and our mom got us these shirts a couple years ago, and it's the Eras Tour. It's like the anti-hero ghosts and the Eras Tour, but it's like all like Halloween themed. Also our little fangirl night. first time we saw it, and one of my favorite looks from the whole thing is the last one when she's in the bathtub and she's like looking at us. Ophelia. I don't know why, it's like one of my favorite parts. My favorite look is definitely the one, it's kind of giving me like midnight. Like the one before the bathtub scene is like my favorite one. I cried my eyes violet, listen to Taylor. Have a couple minutes at the whole world looking like you. Whose portrait's on the mantle? That was so much fun. I was like dancing and doing all the songs again and watching the music video again. That is literally like one of her best music videos. I love it so much. I still don't know my rankings. I like all of them right now, and I do have like a few favorites, but I don't have any that I'm like, oh my gosh, this is definitely my favorite over the other ones. I kind of like all of them. Yeah, I feel like same. If I did have to pick, I would say I really like Honey, I really like Actually Romantic, and I really like Ruin the Friendship. I don't understand people hating on this album. I mean, it's not what we're used to getting from her, but I still like it. I think it's fun and like an upbeat, happy vibe, which is like fun to do sometimes. I'm definitely, like I said at the beginning, TTPD, Folklore, Evermore. I'm definitely gonna be keeping this in rotation once like all of the new hype for the album is over. I'm still gonna continue to listen to it. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for today's video. Comment an orange heart or mirror ball for Taylor Swift's new album and us having a fun fangirl girly fall days in New York City. And if you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss a video from us. And we'll see you next week with a brand new video. Bye!